I'd like to apologize for my last video on this, man. Apparently the audio cut out 2 minutes into it. So this is my second attempt. This is my take on the Javale Mcgee and Shaquille O'Neal beef. I think that while there's certain aspects of it that are entertaining, I did find Shaq's picture of Javale Mcgee's face superimposed on a bum rather humorous. I think Shaq's gone a step too far, physically threatening Mcgee. I think that's just taken into another realm, you know, and Shaq has a history of doing that shit. Like, Shaq basically telling Barkley he would punch him in the face, you know, if he was LeBron James, and, you know, when Charles Barkley was criticizing him. He has a history of doing that, you know what I'm saying? And in this instance, everybody knows I'm a Golden State Warriors hater, but I think Shaquille O'Neal is wrong. Okay, I think he's wrong in this situation. Not that he would give a fuck what I think, but I think he's wrong. I used to watch TNT all the time. Now I watch it every so and so. Okay, so I do remember when Shaq first came on that show in the fall of 2011, I believe, after his retirement. I do remember the Shaq and the Fool segment, but I remember it being a segment where it showed various players doing silly and stupid things. I do remember Javale Mcgee being featured. I wasn't aware that he was more prominently featuring Mcgee on that feature or that segment more frequently. And I didn't know Mcgee didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea about that. Like I said, in this instance, even though I'm a Warriors hater, I think Shaq is really wrong. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I think that as a black man, right, it's already difficult enough to go through society with the stigmas that we all have, right? And the one that really bothers me and I can relate to the most is people thinking that you're less than intelligent than any other race, okay? I deal with that on YouTube a lot. A lot. People make so many preconceived notions about you. You know what I'm saying? And not only is it, I mean, it's even worse when you're a black male, and even worse when you're a large black male. All right? I'm a large black guy myself. I guess the voice kind of hints that. And I'm a guy who's generally the size of an offensive linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, you know, modern day, you know, I've been as heavy as 400 pounds in my life. And by no means, even then, was I a fat dude. You know what I'm saying? I was overweight, but I wasn't a fat dude. Okay, like, I'm still in the threes. I'm about 350-ish. I had gotten up to 370 recently, but I've been dieting a little bit, so I'm down to 350. But by no means am I a fat dude. You know what I'm saying? So, I know what it's like to be stigmatized, because people look at you and they think of Mice and Men, and they think of what this character named Lenny, and you know, they think of big people, and people tend to think of big people as big dumb goons. So you already have that stigma of being large. Then you have the stigma of being a black man and you're not as intelligent, and people make these they stereotype you. They make these preconceived judgments about you, and in that instance, Shaq is wrong, because he's feeding into the interpretation, or feeding into the impression that Javale Mcgee isn't smart. that he has a low basketball IQ, that he can't figure out certain shit. And McGee said the shit causes him a lot of anguish. And even Steve Kerr said when McGee signed on with the team that he thought that McGee, he kind of already prejudged him. So Shaq in that instance is wrong. Especially if McGee had already said that it bothered him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was Shaq and I was doing it just out of fun and I found out that McGee didn't like it, I would have, approached him. Or I would have contacted him and be like, look, man, I didn't know that this bothers you like this. I'm just doing it all in good fun, but I'm going to stop doing it. I'm not going to focus on you as much. If I do, it might be every now and then, but, it's just in fun. But Shaq got worse with it. Shaq, really focused more on him. So in that instance, I'm like, Shaq, you're a fucking bully, man. You're wrong in this one. So, in this instance, I'm siding with a warrior, okay? But, I do have to say this, though, in conclusion, though. I find it funny in the video that I did yesterday, right? Talking about Draymond Green, like being a bully and disrespecting Paul Pierce, right? I had Warrior fans saying I'm being all overly sensitive and all this shit, right? 50-something, almost 60-something dislikes now, right? But the Warriors organization and various Warriors players, including Kevin Durant, who I'm going to make a separate video about, attacked it. Shaq, and in the past, they've attacked Charles Barkley or whoever, criticizing the Warriors. Like, the Warriors organization has actually contacted TNT to make Shaq leave Javale Mcgee alone. Now, in that instance, that's kind of like overly sensitive, isn't it? Especially for a team that's 49-8, 50-8. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the Bulls. Vernon Maxwell was asked how do you feel about playing against the Bulls, and he said, what was it? To hell with Scottie Pippen, to hell with Michael Jordan. I don't give a damn about them guys, yada, 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 talking shit about them. And Jordan quietly dropped about 50 points in 3 quarters. He didn't go to the media and cry and whine. He just let his game talk for him. So, in that instance, I think the Warriors are being prima donnas, but as a whole, I think that Shaq is in the wrong. And let me say this too. I almost forgot to talk about this. I had a dumbass subscriber, right? A dumbass. Called me Uncle Tom, right? Saying, I don't know, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. Said something about you, Mike Sewell, like Shaq, or Uncle Tom. You're okaying that Shaq is demeaning another black man, and you're cooning and jiving for a sports forum. What the fuck are you talking about, you dumb motherfucker? Okay, even though the video shorted it out, right? Couldn't you tell me the title I was siding with fucking Javale Mcgee, you fucking imbecile? You fucking moron! You're motherfuckers I'm talking about sometime, man. You motherfuckers love to call motherfucker Uncle Tom a coon and all this shit. But you do it more than anybody else. You disrespect motherfucker. You guys don't even get your information right. Somebody can have a difference of opinion on anything. Anything. You can agree with 99 separate topics. It can be one thing we disagree with. One thing. And your first response, oh, you're Uncle Tom. Knowing how hurtful that is. You have to earn that moniker, man. You have to be a disrespectful and dishonest, dastardly black person to earn that title. You don't just throw it out there willingly like that. You don't throw it out there like that. But I don't give a fuck if you do think I am one. So, so fuck you. Unsub from me. Don't watch my fucking videos. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to agree with everything I say. And I like that. You don't have to agree with everything I'm saying. This ain't no fucking dictatorship. I'm not Donald Trump. I don't want you to agree with everything I fucking say. And just because you disagree with me, I'm not going to fucking diss you. Okay? But get your fucking info right. I didn't fucking side with Shaq. Did you even listen to the video, the little bit that was on the video? Did you even read the fucking title, which is the exact title I have on this one? Fucking idiots, man. Fuck off my channel. Fucking dumbasses. But everybody else, man, have a good day, man. I'll make a couple more videos today.